Welcome to my third video. This is the 99 Bikes Tuesday morning shop ride, and we're currently down at the Corben Oval on Yarra Bend, and this is where we do our third of three segments traditionally on a Tuesday morning. The first being a southbound run, the second being a Hawthorn teardrop crit, and this being the third 6-lap Corben enduro crit. As you can see, we start off quite slowly, no one's really pressing the pace, and that just allows, I think that's Jared on the front there, and another rider to roll off the front. No one's really too bothered at this stage. We're more than happy to let someone get away early in the Corben crit and try and reel them back a bit later. As I mentioned, we do about 3 mini segments each Tuesday morning. The first is southbound, the second is HCC, and this is the third. The holy grail is to try and win all 3 of those segments. We call that the Triple Crown. This morning, those segments, the first 2 segments, weren't won by the same person, which means no one was actually in line to get this Triple Crown. Again, another reason why we're kind of letting this breakaway get away, because there's no one really driving the pace wanting to make sure that the leaders don't get the Triple Crown, or alternatively, there's no leader in this pack that wants to make sure that the breakaway doesn't succeed. You can see just rolling through now, Simon over there in the white shirt on the left has done a turn on the front. I give him a participatory well done. He came up to me after the ride and kind of went, "Why'd you say well done for rolling through it, 30 kilometers an hour on the front?" I said, "Everyone gets a participation award." It's that kind of ride. It is a really friendly ride, so if you are ever able to join us on a Tuesday morning, definitely get down to the 99 Bikes shop in North Fitzroy. We leave at 6:30 in the morning, and it's really good. Whilst we do 3 distinct high intensity segments, it is no drop. So after we do our various laps, this crit included, we come to a stop, we regroup, and we make sure we're all together before we do the next segment. Now, here you can see this is Roger just on the front. He's currently pulling a turn. He's gone for most of this lap. So just coming up to 2 of our 6 laps now done. You can see I'm happy to come around, do my turn on the front. I'm struggling to even see Jarrett and the breakaway riders in the front, so they've got a bit of a lead now. I'm happy to just increase the pace slightly. We still don't want to pull them back too much. You can see Roger's just slotted in behind my wheel there again, ready to follow on. I am going to do another couple of these videos as well. I'll try and get one of our HCC crit as well as one of southbound. Unfortunately, with the light fading heading into winter, I haven't been able to get a good quality recording of these last couple of weeks. So I assume with daylight savings coming to an end, I might get a very slight reprieve. So we'll see how that goes in the next few weeks. But as you see, I'm coming up. I'm just going to finish my lap up here. You can see the brake kind of just heading around the corner. And we've probably got still several seconds on us. They're just there up in the distance. You can see their lights flashing away. We don't want to claw them back too soon. Roger's happy to go back to the front. But again, keep the pace steady. I've slotted in behind Todd, and that's Jan on my wheel, looking very composed. The key danger men today were definitely Rylan, who I think won the southbound segment, and Andrew Sloman, who pipped him on the HCC crit. Both those guys are a bit further back. So at this stage, we've done a couple of laps, and you can see Jimmy just make a move up on the right there, coming past the whole group. He's going to try and bridge back to that front group. It's not a bad move to make. We've got two and a half laps left at this stage. If he can get across and make the three of them in the break, that'll give them a bit more firepower. And as you can see, Todd actually comes to the front now. He just starts picking it up just that little bit. He's obviously not that keen to let Jimmy get across to them. As we come through for 4 laps. It's around about now, everyone's still being very civil about the whole thing. The brakes still dangling at this stage. James, I don't think has managed to join them. I think he's just a little bit short, so he's put in a good effort. But he's now done about a lap by himself trying to bridge that gap, so he's going to be hurting as well. It was Jared on the front, and he's done an amazing job staying away in this break. Had one other person with him. As you can see, now we're coming up with sort of 1.5 laps to go, 1 lap by the time we get to the top of this short little rise. You can see Rylan make the move up on the left. That's the danger man, and he's very quick to go, and that prompts a response from the whole pack. You can see Jan coming around on the right, Andrew Sloman just there. He's going to jump in, sit on my wheel. Todd's made a big effort to pull through, and that's quickly closed Jimmy, who's pulled off to the left there, unable to keep up, and the brakes being caught. So it didn't take much. It took that little attack, and everyone's now scrambling to try and get through and get back to Rylan. You can see again, I think that's Andrew Sloman that's gone to the front of the pack now to really try and pull this back. Come around, Jan's dropping in here. Into the last, we're coming up to the final finishing sprint. You got to give it everything. A few people come around on my right. I'm trying to jump onto their wheels, including Jan's. I probably shouldn't have let quite as many wheels go. Jan gives a really good effort here. Managed to get in his slipstream. It may still be a little bit early as a final sprint. Come through, but as you can see, it was not nearly enough to bring everyone back. Rylan did get it. Andrew Sloman managed to come in second. If you do want to join us on a Tuesday morning, as I said, great group of people, please come join us.